It's already pushed.
It ain't pushed. I just pushed it.
You just lied.
You just lied.
No, I just liked.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah, yeah. Got you.
that.
like. Oh, thank you. Applause for getting one off. Like, share, subscribe, share the live, give 5. We in the Shonen Shop. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. If you coming in here and you see us, that means you're in the Shonen Shop. On Tuesdays, we in the Shonen Shop. And if you ever heard words like domain expansion,
Bankai.
yeah. What else? What you got? What you got, Rocks? Man, what you got, man? What's the
One Punch Man.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? Parmesia,
Oh,
Logia.
that's enough.
Yeah.
Oh, say that last one again. What's that again?
Logia.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the word low? And you're like, man, what does that mean? Say it out loud somewhere, and whoever head pop
Logia.
up, whoever head pop up and look at you, tell them to go ahead and tap in with the Rebellion 5 because we over here talking that ish. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. We're gonna try to share the live, get up in here. Hey, while we waiting, so there's been a little bit of controversy going on with Lazarus. Yeah, so apparently episode 3 of Lazarus, I'm gonna try to pull up the article right now. It got a little bit of flack for not portraying Istanbul correctly. What's going on here, man? Why we tripping over something that's not real?
I didn't think it was supposed to be accurate.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see.
You would assume that
they portray Americans all the time and make us look stupid. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody saying nothing about that. But when it comes to Istanbul, like they wanna throw a fit.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Let me bring this up.
Say Istanbulians. How you say it? Istanbulians?
Istanbulians. Wasn't there a play on that in Full Metal? Ishbal, yeah. So let me share the screen.
Who that?
It's Bobby.
Those countries were very particular about how they're portrayed. Those countries.
Okay.
Ball, we all ball. Just give me the ball and I'll score.
Istanbul, Turkey isn't anywhere close to realistic in Lazarus World. That's because it ain't realistic. That's because that's the reason why. There's nothing. Let me. I don't know who I will be offending when I say this, but last time I checked, Lazarus ain't real. So in this world, in the Lazarus world, for those who think that in the Lazarus world, that's how it is. We good?
Simple as that. It's simple as that.
Okay, cool.
Hey, straight like that. Because like, how you gonna be mad, gang?
What? I mean, I seen black people with pink lips. I don't know any black dudes with some pink front of their lips unless they pick them. And
I know some.
You know some pink lip.
I know some pink lip ninjas.
Yep. I ain't gonna lie. I can show you some pink lip ninjas too.
Hey, no, I don't know none of them. Hey, check this out. Check out the title of this one right here. Lazarus seems to take place in a future version of the real world. Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. I think it's missing. I think it's missing one word in front of the, and that's the fake real world because it's not real.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Okay. Where was the outrage when they was turning people into gorillas in Cowboy Bebop? Where was the outrage then? I ain't hear no outrage about monkeys.
That would be but hold on. That's who would have an outrage about monkeys?
The monkeys.
Who would have an outrage about?
No. I want to.
The monkeys are not being portrayed correctly.
Oh, okay. Because I don't identify myself as Harambas, so Harambas? I don't know. I don't know.
I
who
mean,
would take
like
offense.
he might be distant, like related distantly.
You think? No, man.
Distantly.
I
So
think non-stantly. That don't make no sense, but it makes sense to me. Go ahead,
Hey.
Ross. What you want to say?
that was an era where people didn't get sensitive. They weren't sensitive back in the day. So when that came out, that's why there was no uproar.
I agree.
So nowadays, people find any little thing to be like, well, you know what? I feel like I'm offended by that. And since we have social media to the point where everybody, you know, a lot of people don't have their own opinions, stuff like this happens where they're like, you know what? I don't like how they're portraying us in the future.
In the future, in a fake world.
Yeah, in a fake world that we won't even be alive to see.
Hey, man, can y'all hear that?
What?
Just making sure, man. Okay, cool. My dog's just going crazy. Last time I checked, Disney World wasn't a real place. that's all. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, where does One Piece take place?
Oh, the real world.
Yeah, I'm offended. You know what I'm saying?
It's an egghead. That's in Minnesota.
Hey, people say I got an egghead, man. I'm offended. You know what I'm saying?
So, One Piece, some of those places have real locations.
Okay. Are they drawn accurately? Are the people accurate?
The people, no. The location, some of it, yes. Like,
hey, let's get offended. Let's get offended.
Hold on, I can't get offended by One
everybody.
Piece.
Get it. Everybody get it offended. Yeah, everybody.
Can I get offended? Can we get offended by something else?
What's up?
Oh, can we get offended by a different anime? Not One Piece.
Oh no, I didn't say One Piece particular. I'm just saying let's just get offended.
Let's get offended.
I've been offended.
Okay,
yeah,
so what you offended by, Sato? Today's offended. Go ahead.
I'm offended with, like, when people ain't got the edges of their hairline right there, and they go to the barber and they get that spray on, that black spray when they get their edge up. That offends me every time I see it.
Oh, that super black spray.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you getting black spray on your edge up? It's crazy.
What you got? What you got? Hold on, let me see what your name is today. Playoff Luffy. What you got?
Yeah, it's playoff season. Yeah. I am offended that when people see me, they just think I'm good at sports. I'm gonna be offended. Like, hey, do you play something? You know what? I'm offended now. Why did you assume that's my forte?
Hey, I'm offended when people think fake stuff is real. When people is watching something and they go, and you know what? I'm offended by Grim. Grim, we're gonna have to settle this. If you see this, making sure you talking behind your back. You said something on the other episode. You was like, "No, that shouldn't happen because it wouldn't be." Matter of fact, we was talking about sinners. That shouldn't happen because it's not realistic in a movie about vampires. Don't do that, man.
That's an oxymoron.
Man. Yeah, that nothing's realistic in a movie.
So he's a moron.
No, I didn't say that.
He's an oxy.
No, I'm offended. See that?
Hey, I want to talk about something that makes me feel grand. Hold on. Yeah.
Grand.
If you take a look at my name, something impressed the hell out of me. Hold on, let me put My Hero Academia Vigilantes.
Thank you. Hey, look at. Hey, I was about to hope you was gonna like this.
I love it. I love the out of it. I love it. Now, some things I don't like.
Okay.
And it's the main character's power, man. Please tell me it gets better. Has anybody read the manga or something?
So I read some of the manga. I haven't. I went back to finish because I haven't even finished My Hero, and I want to finish it reading wise. I want to believe he gets stronger from what it looks like.
I'm talking about better. I want to know.
Does it get better? I mean, that's his power. I think he does end up learning how to use it in like more resourceful ways. But the reason why I don't have a problem with it is because that's the reason he is a vigilante, because his power is not good enough to be considered like useful for heroes. So that's why he is a vigilante. Well, unwillingly became one.
Hearing you say that might. I mean, that changes.
Because you gotta think about it. Is that one of those, like, if you saw a hero with that power, you really like thinking he a hero?
Hey man, he can't even go. First of all, he got some kicks on. I love them kicks that he rock. But he can't even go faster than he can barely go faster than a bike. I'm like thinking like, how is, I don't know. I just don't like his quirk. But if this is what I can expect from my hero, if I go, let's say I go back and watch from the beginning. If this is what I can expect, I'm in there. Is this what I can expect? This
My hero is better than this.
Like,
really?
Hold on. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you?
Because I'm just saying the concept and how like making a living is different. Like heroes is getting paid, and I like how what's my name? All Might came through, and it's there show you here goes the real heroes, and here goes the kind of like outcasts, and then you got hey, shout out to I think my dude is named Knuckle Fist. What's my man name? Knuckle Fist. Hold on. Cat Burglar Batman. That's what his name is. Cat Burglar Batman. That's his...
Was it Knuckle Crusher or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Do-rag Knuckle.
Do-rag Batman.
We offended that he's wearing the do-rag like that.
No, I'm not. If you're a vigilante, you put the do-rag over your eyes, I'll be cold. If you had
no, he got to have a Scully for that.
No, Blank Man did it first though. He had it. No, that wasn't a Scully. I just lied. Hey, shout out to him. Trench coat, cargo pants. He hella cold. I don't know what to expect from the pop singer. What is her quirk? What is that? What is that?
Or she can cut a rug.
No, she. Wow. she has to be. She's like does like jumping something. Like she needs something to jump on.
Yeah, usually when she was jumping on a crowd, then she jumped back on the street lights and stuff.
Yeah. So when she doesn't have something to start off of, she can't jump. That's why when she fell, she needed help.
So in this world, for those that don't know, in this show, you have the regular, how can I say, like the regular people, because even my man said that I think his name's Kizaru. Is that his name? I think it's Kizaru.
Which one?
I think dude's name is Kuzaki. Hold on.
Who are you talking about? The
main character right here doing
Kochi?
Nah. Hey,
I don't know his name, but we can find it out. I
was say, can you look? Yeah, Rabbit Head. Hey, that was fire on episode 1 when they had old girl gripped up in the alley, and they rode up, and he was like, "Hey man, let her go." He was like, "Hey man, get up out of here." You went
Kochi.
What is it?
Kyochi.
No, that's not his name, man.
He literally wrote it down right there in the chat.
No, hold on. They were saying a name that sounds very familiar. I heard it in other stuff. I think it's like
Kiyoshi Hamawari.
Thank you.
Nah, man. Hey, that ain't how they said it.
That's crazy that I told him twice.
They ain't how they said it. So your accent's off or something, man. So
I'm offended.
He was like, let her go. And he was like, hey man, get up out of here. You and that weak ass hoodie you got on.
Right. That dumbass All Might hoodie.
And he was like, hey, my hoodie ain't weak, man. He was thinking about that. That bothered him later on.
She called my hoodie weak, man. Hey, niggas get soft about that All Might stuff. You talk about All Might, they get soft on that.
Wait, hold on. How is that All Might? What is that supposed to be? His hair?
That's an All Might hoodie. Yeah, that's supposed to be
his hair.
Oh,
yeah, it sure is, man. Now that I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, episode 2 was going good until I seen in kaiju, man. Some of the kaijus, man. Why do they love kaiju so much?
They exist,
man. It don't matter, man. Why are they everywhere? That was another kaiju and something else that we seen, man. What's up with the kaijus, bro?
The kaijus is everywhere, man.
Man, I don't want, man. Hey, yeah, that's the parts that I don't like. Everything else I like. Episode 3, he came in the crib. He was like, "Hey," so we watched. So there's 5 episodes out. We watched all 5. He came up in the crib and was like, "Hey man, what you doing in here?" And he greeted him in his own. Could you imagine being greeted into your own house?
Yeah.
He's like, what you do? He was like, hey, welcome home. He was eating his food. He was all in his beers.
Playing his PlayStation.
All in his stuff, man. Hey, I love this show. And hopefully it stays where it's at and it don't get whacked. I'm on it. And we kind of missed it. It dropped the end of April.
He said
kind of
we
missed the debut, but I'm all caught up now, and I love it. I'm in there. I from where we sit right now, I give it 10 fires straight up and down.
Can we jump into the manga because it's already over?
The manga's already over. Is that's what happened, huh?
Yeah. So
okay, we in there then. Yeah, for sure.
The manga ended like I guess 3 years ago. I just looked it up. I'm like, is this still going on?
I need dude to get tight because all he do is glide crawl. Man, I don't know about glide crawling. If I like that cork, anybody else got whack ass corks like that? Because that's horrible.
Yeah.
Are they a main character?
So in My Hero, there's a character who's trying to get become a hero. Who's like in the class 1A. He has sticky bubbles on his head, and he uses those.
Sticky bubbles.
And he's a pervert.
Yeah, that sounds pretty trash. So you're right. You're absolutely correct.
Then there's a girl who's invisible.
That ain't a whack. That ain't whack.
That's all she is. Invisible.
Oh. Hey, I liked in one of those movies I think we watched where dude turned himself into like a tank. Like he became the car. That shiz was fire, man. I like stuff like that. Okay, I never seen that before. And you know what? You know what? I haven't seen slide crawl, so I'm gonna have to like it by default, man. I never seen slide crawl before.
Oh, I think he gets a newer way to use. Let me see how many chapters there are.
Yeah. Please tell me he becomes a scrapper or something because Cat Burglar Batman's taking over the show. I love he's my favorite character. I love how he get down. I love his speech. How you're not. I'm going to be your master. He forced masterdom on him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be a master. On top of that, what we got? I don't know.
His name is Knuckle Duster.
Knuckle Duster, fire. That's a fire.
Dusting them knuckles off. But no, they got a girl who can like plug into radios and stuff. They got a dude where all his joints is like tape. You know what I'm saying?
That's like dude. Is that like dude?
Who?
That was
the crawling dude.
Nah, he had. I called him. Come up with a name real quick. Mummy rap.
You talking about Azawa?
Okay.
Yeah, no, Azawa. He can like make you quirkless. Like he can take your quirk, and you know what I'm saying. So he's a little bit different. He's kind of original. Shit. He's a teacher at 1A. But just touching on your point, they got some heroes with real stupid powers.
There's a dude who gets stronger by eating sugar.
Yeah, Fat Gum.
No. That's the other character, the other kid.
His name's Fat Gum for real.
No, there's a character named Fat Gum. Yeah.
Yeah, they got the best. They got best genus. I think his whole outfit is a jean. Yeah, his whole outfit is like a pair of pants. You know what I'm saying? They got Gang Orca. He's just a big shark or a big whale. Excuse me.
Big whale. So Vigilante has 48 chapters.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
I could knock that out in a day.
That ain't nothing. Okay, yeah, we on it. Yeah, I need to see what happens to this is the first time I think I want to see if somebody gets better because I'm like, there's no way I could like this character with that cork right there. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
So
I'm like, yeah, I need to see something.
I don't know. I don't think he said it, but I've known they talk about Knuckle Duster. He don't
do that to me, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
You about to spoil something on here,
right?
You about to spoil something on here?
No.
Yeah. No. I smashed all 5.
Okay, so you know he doesn't have a quirk.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, that is fire. And that's why dude couldn't really see him. And he was like, you know what? I don't even want to scrap no more. I was shopping, you know what I'm saying? I was shopping. I'm gonna go back to my shopping. He instantly was like, "Yeah, I'm good." You know what I'm saying?
Finish my list.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He picked his bag of groceries up. Yeah, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was a villain. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit was tight. Hey, he cold, and I like the voice actor. I like the things. Yeah, he dope, man. And I'm not gonna. Okay, so is this the first? This is his debut place. This is where he debuted at.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in My Hero.
No,
Okay,
he's not. He's not in My Hero.
okay, cool. Yeah. I'm anxious to see where they take him, because I can kind of see the anti-hero in him, but I don't see the anti-hero in the main character, and I hope they don't do the whole Naruto syndrome and I'm just a scared guy and then I'm gonna be the best one. I'm gonna be the leader. I don't want him to be the leader of nothing. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, I see. Yeah, we're gonna jump in that manga because I need to see. I also need to talk about Knuckle Duster is somebody I wanted to know who they was, and this other dude right here. I want to know who this dude is, man.
Yeah, I
y'all tell me who this guy is.
I don't want to spoil nothing about Knuckle Duster.
Please don't, man. All right, who is this dude right here, man?
Hey, that's Saturn.
That's a big dog.
That's a big dog. Who's Saturn, man?
He's one of the Gorosei.
He showed up, everybody. I'm thinking, man, who is this dude, man?
So
you know
he's
I hated on him. I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay.
I hate it. Like I was like, man, why everybody scared of this Buster right here? So tell me why everybody's scared of him, man, please.
Well,
Sir.
actually, he's a top five. Top five. He's one of the 5 elders, and he's one of the like. How do I want to say this? Besides one
Just
person,
lie, Bobby.
Besides one person, he has there's only one person ahead of him that has say so, basically. So he's one of the top people that have like the most say so, and they consider him like one of the strongest. So
yeah, he's the kaiju.
So he has powers that even if you're a low level like Marine, you can't look at him. He's that strong. How can I put it in terms? Brother splaining. He is his aura is too strong that if you look at him, you could pass out.
Okay, like he could take your girl. You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
Okay. Easy work. Okay, gotcha.
There you go. Saturn is destroyed and erased the entire race, his bloodlines, and he's pure evil. That's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He him. Let's say that he's one of them ones.
All right, so Kizaru and Luffy's still getting busy.
Zoro
and what's my man's name? Hold on.
Lucci.
Big Lucci.
Yeah, they still getting busy. Is okay, how can I don't want to be a hater right now, so I'm gonna keep it cordial in here.
That's big because this can turn left.
Okay, yeah, I'm not. I got a headache, and I'm still on here. I don't want it to turn left. So Zoro, does this fight mean a lot? Does this fight mean a lot? Like, because they kind of focusing on it.
I mean, so as of what we know right now, Lucci has an awakened devil fruit, and he was fighting Gear 5 Luffy, and he has an awakened devil fruit. Zoro has no fruit, right? So this is kind of more just like scaling and showing you how strong Zoro actually is. You know what I'm saying? Because Zoro fight the main dude. You got to remember, Lucci was just scrapping Luffy, and they scrapped 2 years before that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's going down.
For me, this is one of those ones where they show you just how far they've came.
Right.
I think that's the biggest thing. Like even Luffy said it when he first blitzkrieg Kizaru. He was like, "Listen, this ain't who you thought it was. We ain't them little ones no more. We don't respect big homies."
Yeah. Hey,
don't respect big homies.
You remember when he was speed blitzing? He was like, "Man, I thought I told you not to do that, man. I thought I was clear." Why he was doing it? I was like, he was like, "Man, when you gonna learn?" Bow. You know what I'm saying? When you gonna learn, man? Hey, Okay, so I need to know. So hold on, let me mute this because we don't want to get copyright. This is fair use. We about to do some fair use. I need to know what happened here. Hold up.
Okay.
Hold on. So you know what? So we gonna just talk about it. So
let's talk about it, man.
Yeah. So maybe so I'm not coming off as like a something. So I'm gonna just we gonna talk about it. Okay. So Sanji's acting like a So is this a power? Nah, I'm just come out saying.
I know. He's about to say.
Speeding around the bush.
I got it.
Is that radar a power? Is it? And so, let's be real with it. Come on, man.
So because Santo hasn't seen it. So at one point when they're in like a little car for with Egghead.
He does a ballerina twirl in the air and he's able to locate females.
Yeah, so he's like, hey, I need to find Bonnie. There's like, oh, you need to find Bonnie. And Sanji's like, I'll do it. He was like, and he did like his whole radar.
Okay, and, here we go. Pull it up.
It literally, crazy enough, it showed like almost every woman that's on that island, and he found Bonnie.
Okay, hold on.
It doesn't happen in the manga.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring it up on screen. You tell me if I need to go backwards or forwards. So here we go. Let's do this.
I don't want to call it observation hockey because it was only women.
Hey, rocks. I'm staying calm. Do not make up little excuses.
Sanji doesn't. He doesn't have OBS game.
So why? Okay, hold on.
Look at this bullshit.
This is Hokator. This is Hokator.
Yeah, there you go. Hey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
he got a Hokator. It's crazy.
What's up with the boy? Hey, I'm gonna let Santo take the reins, man. Go ahead, man.
Oh, let him watch it. He hasn't watched it.
No, just what he thinks this is.
Oh yeah, that's the Hokator. It's actually a summon. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the only
so
summons.
He's lying. Everybody, he's lying. Please,
one of the only summons in the show.
Explain the Hokator, please. Somebody.
It's a summon. So he made a blood pact with all the hoes on the island, so he can pull up the Hokator whenever he need to find one.
Hey, yeah. So it's gonna be excuses. Okay, yeah. So
he's playing around. He's playing around. He's playing around.
Vegapunk. He overrode. He rolled over a koala ear hat. No, he was able to override his programming so that he kills Navy dudes, and he was like smoking a bunch of Navy dudes. Correct? Experts. Okay. Big Kuma. There you go.
The pacifistas.
There was more than one though.
Yeah. Those are the pacifistas. So they called them out.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad.
No, those are the pacifistas. So they're basically like big Kumas running around. They're used as like defense for the Navy.
So they got a bunch of.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. And they all robots.
Yeah. So here's the thing, because I see what you're trying to do. It sounds really.
Hey, no, I'm not.
They're all robots. So this is why you got to watch the whole thing, because Kuma.
I'm not trying to do nothing. First of all, so go ahead, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide because you know what? We're trying to stay cordial.
This is the simp pervy ability that he got.
Yeah, if you want to play that, go ahead.
The pervy simp radar. Yeah.
Look at that.
And it found her. This has to be explained. Y'all do know that, right?
It was wild. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was wild.
My Lady Dar.
Lady Dar.
Oh, Psyche, you ain't got no.
Look, he laughing hard.
We silent? Okay, yeah, that's what we gonna do. Yeah, got her. And then my man's driving in a clouded Cadillac. Vegapunk.
With 14-inch rims.
Yes, they're bigger than way bigger than that.
40 inch.
And so we got Hulk Hogan. Swole Hulk Hogan tries to take her head off, and she ended up dumping on him. Now, this is what I wanted to know what was happening right here. So she blasts him, right? Boom, boom, boom. Fair use. We're not gonna play fair use. So this is the first part I wanted to know.
Fire,
so something happens to him. Oh yeah, it was cold. That was cold.
So I can explain it.
Okay, go ahead.
So she puts her devil fruit powers in the gun, because her abilities are she can make you like a baby. She can change your age basically. And then so she shoots the Marines and makes it to their like over 100 years old. Like she adds like 100. Basically, she adds like 100 to their life. So she shoots them in the head too.
Look how bad this dude is crying.
Yeah,
he's like, no, please.
Hey, he put his hand on his head. That's a cold power for somebody to see that. That would make me cry like that. That happened to me, man.
Please.
That is horrific. How his body started wasting away, but it was an illusion, correct?
Yeah.
And so I'm looking. It says in the chat, Royalty says observation hockey. Is that something?
He's talking about Sanji,
the whole
Lady R.
The whole cater.
So observation hockey can't be something you observe.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it depends on like how you asking that, because observation hockey means that you can see, like, you know what I'm saying, like slightly into the future, like, you know what I mean. So it is what you can see technically, but it's not that.
That I don't think that was observation hockey. I don't. It just felt like a perv nigga thing. Like, it was just like it's a nasty ninja move.
Yeah, a little Master Roshi move.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't.
Hey, Master Roshi groped. Yeah, never mind. So I'm trying to get to Swole Hulk Hogan. Okay, so
Swole Hogan.
Here's the second part. Okay, so I recognize this dude. I recognize dude right there.
It's Kaku.
Okay, why he in the bubble, man?
He got captured.
Okay, he just got captured.
You can't go ahead, Kaku.
Why he got that bandage around his nose like that, man?
He got punched in his schnoggin.
He didn't get a nose job.
No,
that's why he banned. Okay, just check it.
All True enough, you can use observation hockey because Green Bull sits Shanks.
I mean, hold on. Shanks shot his hockey at him.
I mean, but you can still.
So like that was more Shanks than Green Bull. Yeah. I think he was because I don't even think he said it was Shanks. He was just like Shanks could sense that he was on there, and he was like, all right, bet I got this. Luffy, because you got to remember, Luffy and Zoro was sitting on top of that thing eating, and Luffy was like, man, that felt familiar.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to consider it observation hockey because, like, for it to be like that specific and just to like look for a person where they're at.
Royalty said Green Bull said it was red hair.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Hey, you lied.
You know you did.
Why is she in the casket? What's so funny?
You be asking the weirdest questions.
No, I'm asking I'm asking what I see. Why she laid up in the casket? Rocks?
She hurt.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She can't be hurt.
Right. Okay, so here's something else I wanted to ask. What is happening to Kizaru right here? Like it's like his face melted, man. I'm trying to figure out. Hey, those noises get on my goddamn nerves, man.
Which ones?
The like Looney Tune noises, man. I didn't know that was gonna bother me. I'm tired of hearing it, man. It just don't go well with what I'm watching.
Cause it's like it's some tight stuff, and then it's just like
yeah, and I'm like, what,
and everybody else's sounds are like different.
Yeah, don't match, man.
I think
something was happening to him. He had punched him, and his face like moved. Like was he scrapping him in like a different dimension? Fair use. We ain't playing the whole thing. We just talking about some stuff. So there's some questions I got for the experts. Hold on, Ross. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Something happened when Luffy like punched him with a black arm, and his face like moved. Like, was he punching him in and out of a dimension or something? Like, what was happening?
What the heck was
his
happening?
face like stretched out.
Because he was like, well, so with Luffy's powers, his devil fruit, if he touches it, it can turn. He can affect the person. So he punched him.
I found it.
There you
go. That's fair use. I just need to find out what's happening here. Okay. So he
crazy.
Okay.
Mickey Michael.
So Pimp Velour Shades. He blocks. He gets smacked. Now, okay, what's happening right here?
He punched his face in. That's his face.
Okay, so why does it turn that way? Like,
hey, look at his fingers. Yeah, gotcha.
Oh yeah, because now that I'm seeing this is so Kizaru was about to take out Bonnie from afar, and Luffy was like, "Yeah, not today, not today." And
what's happening? Why are you going around? What's happening?
Luffy's power. He can basically, if he touches you with the Gear 5 power, he has the ability to like transfer his power to you. Not where you have the power, but he can make you like rubber. He did the same thing to Kaido. Yeah, he did the same thing to all of them.
So is that affecting them in a negative way? Because it didn't look like it hurt him after that.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, that hurt him. That's a hockey fist.
I'm confused, man.
Yeah, hockey fist, like you eats you from the inside out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can only beat strong users with hockey. So he definitely felt that.
Hey man, these dudes is too much of a fan. Hey, Royalty, help me out, man. Because these dudes ain't explaining nothing. Man,
he just already said it.
That's not an explanation.
He literally turned his body into rubber.
Like he's cartoony. He can affect his surroundings with his power again.
So that's his ability to inflict onto someone else.
While he's touching them, so he's able to do that.
I'm trying to figure out how that's like if I sock somebody and I crack their chest, how is turning them into rubber like a blow? I don't get it.
Because he got that hockey fist. So it don't matter what you are. If you get hit with that hockey, you're going to feel it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he felt that regardless of whatever he looks like when Luffy hit him. Luffy punched through his head. If he hit him with that hockey fist, he's going to feel it.
Look at he even saying this is no good.
Okay, so I guess everybody was scared of this dude. This dude showed up.
That's crazy, Dre. That's crazy to say.
Yeah, he said he was stretching brains.
I like that question. Yeah, so Big Saturn popped up. Kaiju Saturn. Why everybody scared, man? I want to hear he's just one of the five. Like, what can he do?
He's the Gorosei. You've seen him take an island off the map already.
Okay,
I think the island was Lelouch, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, they make all the buster calls. Like they run the world. So it's nothing that gets past them. They changing the name of fruits, like, you know what I'm saying? They controlling the Navy, the Celestial Dragons, and all of that. So they're really just like the cream of the crop, top tier dudes. You know,
what's his abilities?
That's he's turned into it right there.
Yeah, he's a mythical zone.
So you saw when he was earlier, he was just sitting in that chair drinking Pinot Grigio and stuff, and now he turned into that.
He taking a picture. It looked like a prison picture, right?
Like he posing.
Hey, so he show up, and who's he about to get cracking with? Everybody? He can see Gear Luffy.
Yeah,
because Bonnie stabbed him in the chin. I was wondering what the heck why she's so heated about that.
Because he's one of the ones that turned her dad into that android robot. So like he was a part of that. So she knows it because she saw the memory of like all what happened. So she knows that like it was basically like he was one of the people that made that call.
Got you. So where she stabbed him at? Was that in his chin or his upper lip? Like I'm because he got a bottom beard. I don't know if that's coming out the neck. Where she stabbed him? Where did she stab him in the mouth?
No, wasn't it?
She
Like,
stabbed him right here, where the cursor is, right?
I look like that's his chin right there. That's his chin. That's
Okay.
that button. He stabbed him in the button.
Okay, yeah. Let's go to the stab real quick so you can see exactly where she got him at. Hey, and then when it was such a big deal that they found out that that was her pops, because I guess Sanji just heard it at that point. He had just heard her say that. Yeah, hold on. Where the stab at? Let me get the stab. Okay. So where's she stabbing him at, man?
in the chin.
Yeah. That's
so,
a chin stab.
Yeah, she was crying. I thought she was a robot. How she
No,
crying?
she's
not a robot.
Okay.
So her dad got turned into one because of them ninjas, them 5 elder ninjas.
Okay. Yeah. Is we about to see like a scrap? Because I feel like Kizaru and that Looney Tunes stuff is kind of like
Sanji should be scrapping soon, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we're gonna see some scraps.
No. There's scrapping going on right now. I'm talking about him. Who's about to scrap him? Everybody's got to jump him. Is he that powerful?
There's a lot. There's gonna be a lot that happens.
Okay.
Without trying to say like ruin anything.
Hey, what you gonna ruin, man?
The show.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, what you talking about, man?
One Piece is still going.
Just ruin it, man. Why not? Yeah. Sound like it's right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Excuse me?
What happens?
What'd you say?
Nothing, man. What happens?
I'm not gonna ruin that.
Oh, okay. Y'all some busters, man.
You gotta watch.
Nah, man.
Look at those tears. Look how realistic those tears look, my boy.
That was fire, man. See yeah, get this out of here, man. Y'all told me a whole lot of nothing's gonna happen, man. I'm not better informed than nothing, man. That's what y'all supposed to do.
Not like me trying to ruin it for you.
Well, man, you can ruin it for me. You know you can go ahead and do that for me. Hey, let's pull this up real quick. Something so cold happened in this episode of Fire Force, man. He tried to run up and tried to help his homies, and he got stuck. And Captain Burns said, "Hey, man, sit here and watch." He stole on him in the gut, sat him, and it says, "Sit here and watch. Don't get involved."
Yeah, this out of your league, out of your pay grade, gang.
And then he goes supernova.
Hard. You said go what? Say it again.
Did he go supernova after that?
Is that what it is?
I think it says supernova. I'm not sure because I think
like through his stages.
Yeah, his stages. I think.
Hey, man, I was like, yeah, Captain Burns, you just we became homies after that.
It was cold.
Yeah, gave him a nice gut punch too. Took his air and everything. Hey,
Nikki,
stay here, sit here, and watch and shut up. Yeah, that was cold. Okay, so what's up? I'm getting a little like teacher going on. Is that something I'm going to see in the future?
Captain Burns already trained them. If I'm not, yeah, Captain Burns trained them already. So, it was you missed it, second season.
Okay. So because it doesn't seem like he's trying to get rid of these dudes because he could if he wanted to.
Yeah, I mean he messed with like Company 8 and Shinra. Him and Shinra got history, so he was there. He saved Shinra from the fire when his mom died and his brother and stuff. So Captain Burns was the one that pulled Shinra out of that fire. So him and Shinra got history. He experienced in the Dollar Link and all of that. So Burns can really get them up out of there if he wants to, but that's not. But you remember when I told you I'm not gonna spoil what happened with Captain Burns. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's deeper than just that.
So you wasn't gonna. So me trying to get you right now didn't work. Is basically what you're trying to.
Yeah, I'm not going. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I need to know. So I think I can go read the manga, correct?
Off-brand A/Cyber was OD. No,
explain that to me real quick because it sounds like you're talking spit about Captain Burns. So what's up?
He's saying he a Kroger version of Ace from One Piece in Sabo.
Is that a diss?
Yeah, that's definitely a diss.
I don't know. Captain Burns is cold.
He is cold.
I was about to say, I'm trying to figure out what's.
Hey, but he's not Shinra strong though. But like, I mean, Ace will probably put the hands on Captain Burns. I ain't gonna lie, but Burns is cold.
How he gonna nullify? How you gonna nullify them flames though? How is Ace gonna nullify that? Yeah,
I don't know. Captain Burns don't got hockey, gang, and like you know what I'm saying. And
Ace had hockey.
Yeah, Ace had hockey. It was in the Ace novel.
Yeah, I know.
Sound like somebody lied.
Who lied? Ace had hockey.
Who lied? No. We're not moving on. Who lied?
Rockslide.
You did, right?
I asked the question.
Yeah, he asked the question, and I said, yeah. He had, you know what I'm saying? He had hockey.
No. Okay, so Ross, did you know already?
Did
you know prior to
that he had hockey?
Or were you asking that to be informed by?
That's all I did was ask the question.
Were you not informed? Is what I'm asking.
I forgot that he had it in the novel that we that you have it too.
Yeah, so you lied. Okay, so
hey,
go
royalty.
ahead.
This is a true statement. In the series Shinra, he low diffs all of that. He low diffs probably 90% of anime versus at that point.
Hey man, there must be some. My nerddom might be off. What does that mean, man? Can you please go back, man?
He said Shinra at the end of the series low diffs the entire One Piece universe.
Low diffs. What's that, man?
He gonna get him up out of here fairly easy.
With low difficult.
Oh, low difficulty. Okay.
Yeah.
I was having.
He's gonna get him up out here fairly fast and easy. That's what that means.
Not the whole One Piece though, but
I don't know. Hey man, ain't nobody in One Piece rewriting time and doing it again and rewriting it till it becomes what he wants, and then creating a whole deity to watch over that world. Ain't nobody in One Piece really doing that.
But not.
I mean, hey, it's the truth.
I know.
Lied again, man. What's up with you lying today, man? Damn.
So who lied?
Listen,
Rox is lying apparently.
Listen, I get you want someone to lie, so you
you lying. You're not telling the truth.
Hold on. How am I not telling the truth? I'm trying to debate it.
Listen. Somebody's lying. Point blank. Period. If you're not telling what he said and he's telling the truth, somebody's lying. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to go through all the characters, like who could do something before he do some crazy stuff.
Nobody. Room won't even work on
yeah, that's what the crazy part is I was thinking about Law right now.
Yeah, Room's not gonna work on Bancho Man. He's just gonna rewrite it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. He's like, at that point, he's really like a god entity. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not. You can't do nothing with Bancho Man.
Is that what he calls himself?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that.
So I'm gonna take that question as like.
You say he always hoping I'm lying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Tonyette. Who said that? Was that Tonyette? Hey, Tonyette, stay out of my mind. All right, you stay out of my brain. Hey, I'm still 10. It ain't let me down yet. I'm waiting for the fall off point, and it hasn't happened yet. So,
in the serious Arthur low diffs One Piece, nigga. Stop playing.
Who's that, man?
The one with Excalibur.
Yeah, the one with the little sword right there with the hoodie on.
Yeah. Does Excalibur turn into that? Is that the Excalibur?
No, it's not the same sword.
Okay.
No. I used to think that. I used to think that as well. But Excalibur actually does exist in Fire Force. Around the end, you'll start to see Excalibur, the same one that was in Soul Eater, but that's not his sword.
I forgot to talk about a homie. He cold.
Well, Arthur is that deal, gang.
Yeah, he cold. I'm like,
Arthur's cold.
He had a little Okay, hold on. They don't like when I say transformation. He had a little power boost, a little boost of power. You know what I'm
Little
saying?
boost DC.
Yeah. He got he. Yeah. I like, man. I like everything about this show, man. It's on and cracking, and you know what? Like, I need to stop doing that because when like the power of the mind, you will make something whack.
Oh,
So I need to stop waiting for it.
you didn't see when my man's got hit the top half of his face knocked off with that whip. See, you skipped so much when they were down there in the I forgot what they called them, but they were in the little tunnels, and the white clad came down there. There was this dude. He had these guns, and he was cold. He was down there dropping everything. White clad came, hit him with the whip, knocked half his face off. Boom, nigga, you gotta go back and see those.
I'm heading back. I'm getting my luggage and I'm heading back. I'm still in there. Hey, so I asked the fellas a question that could you bring to my attention any badass kids that need their ass whooping anime, man? Yeah, who needs their ass?
The Mexican kid, the bad Mexican kid.
Oh yeah, what was that? Was that yesterday?
Yesterday,
Cinco de Mayo.
Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. Shout out to all my Mexican homies and all my Mexican highness. Yeah, shout out.
I don't even know what that word means.
All the cardinals. You know what I'm saying?
Cardinal.
Hey, that wasn't racist.
No, that wasn't racist.
No, it was cousins.
Okay.
Racist. Hey, yeah, fellas, y'all got some badass kids to tell me about, man. What's up, man?
Gon is a bad kid from
Really?
Hunter x Hunter. Yeah.
Bad.
Gon is terrible. He doesn't value human life. He has no parental structure or guidance, and he's just out there running the streets doing whatever he want to do, killing people.
Wait, hold on. Is that true?
And then that's absolutely true.
No, because hold on, because his auntie let him roll. If I remember.
How old was he?
No, but I'm saying hold on, he had some guidance at that time.
I got a better one.
That wasn't even his auntie. That was just somebody that Jing was smashing.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah. Okay, my bad.
That's Jing left them with the side piece, and she was like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go find your daddy." You know what I'm saying? That
did happen.
Hey, that's not God.
I'm gonna bring up. Hold on, let me before you go ahead and get yours. What's up with this over here on the right?
Oh yeah, I can explain that to a T. So, Kite, P2 kills Kite, right?
That's his homie. You gotta explain it to EXO because he don't know what that is.
Okay, I'm about to say a lie. I was about to get the lie. Let's go ahead.
Kite is
itching for a lie.
Yeah, it's basically like one of Gon's mentors. It's one of Jing's homeboys. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And Gon became very close to him. I think he saved Gon from a bear in like chapter 1. You know what I'm saying? So this is like
that was him in the hat.
Yeah, and the long white hair with the
gotcha.
that's Kite.
Okay.
P2 kills him. So P2 is one of the king's guards, right? Crazy strong. They like low diff and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So she kills Kite. Gon finds out about it. Miriam has P2 on a mission to heal Kamungi, this girl he likes to play chess with. You know what I'm saying? So Gon's like, yeah, after you're done doing that, you're gonna heal Kite or I'm gonna kill you. But she can't, Kite's dead. You know what I'm saying? So she plays it off like, yeah, when I'm done, I'll heal Kite or whatever.
Doing that thread thing that healed up Omi's arm.
Yeah, that's what she was doing on Kamungi, trying to heal her or whatever. So, long story short, she gets done doing that. Gon lets her finish. He sits there like a dog too and watches her. It was crazy. Let her finish, and then they're like, okay, let's go heal Kite. You know what I'm saying? So they're walking through the forest, and she attacks him. But what he did was he made a nin sacrifice for his life to achieve all the power that he's ever going to achieve in life. So that's who that form is on the right side. It's the product of a nin contract that he made. So
it's him.
Yeah, it's Gon with all the power that he's ever going to have, like adult Gon, strong adult Gon. You know what I'm saying? So he made that nin contract in order to defeat P2 and gave her the blues. Straight like that.
Rocks, who was your person? Who was your kid that needed his ass whooped?
Edward Elwick.
He was bad. He ain't listen to nothing. He ain't listen to nothing.
Hold on, man.
And he got his arm took. He got his leg
took.
He got his brother took.
Hey, you saying stuff I ain't like. You know what I was talking about? Yeah.
Hey, hold on, man.
Hold on. He technically pretty much killed his brother.
For the most part, man. He's the reason why he's like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and he's selfish.
Do intentions matter?
Huh?
I'm just asking. I'm asking a question. Do intentions matter?
No.
No? Why not?
I mean, you can always have good intentions and do dumb stuff while having good intentions and ruin everything.
Yeah, dumb stuff, but how those intentions matter though?
So
him trying to bring back his moms, that don't matter?
So do you think they were
I no, hold on, sir. You didn't answer my question. I asked the question, sir.
What are you talking about?
I asked, bringing back your moms don't matter?
Not when you're
so you want to answer to that, but you gotta ask yourself, were they proficient in alchemy?
They were, but not that proficient. So when
I wanted to get at, they weren't ready for that, and
it was imperfect. So whatever they were trying to do was imperfect anyway. But the thing is, they were dope. Like Ed and Alphonse were dope alchemists. Ed more so alchemists as children, right? But the
time they brought their moms back,
that wasn't even their moms. But human transmutation, it has to be done perfectly. Like, you know what I'm saying? It has to be done perfectly, no flaws, none of that. And Ed wasn't that good to make that happen. And and the reason why it's not going to happen is because there's a fair exchange in the laws of equivalency with alchemy. And you can't put a price on the human soul, which is the reason why human transmutation is taboo, because you can't put a price on it. There's no fair exchange for that.
Hey, but y'all still not talking about intentions. Intentions matter, man. Especially when
you're trying
okay. But to get his ass whooped, man. He needed his ass whooped off that. Man, this dude was desperate. He was desperate to bring his moms back.
So it's okay to take your brother's life? Hold on. Is that okay?
Hold on. No.
So I'm asking you a question.
What if it was to protect moms? He accidentally smoked brother. What about that?
No.
What is this brother doing?
No. I'm asking a question, man.
I asked you a question. I didn't get an answer to it.
I thought I answered your question.
What was the answer? What was the answer?
I said nah.
That's crazy.
So that's the answer, though.
You see what he did right there?
I answered your question. Okay, so answer mine, please.
What was my question?
I answered my question, please.
What was my question?
Can you answer mine?
What was my question?
Okay, so intentions matter. I think that's a whack pick because he's not going to get whooped on.
Hey,
whooped on for that. That's not a bad kid.
That's not a bad kid.
That's not a bad. That's not a bad kid, man.
You heard that?
That's not a bad kid. That's not a kid that needs his ass whooped. Come on, man.
He killed his brother. His brother didn't have a body. What are you talking about?
But why are you not mentioning why how the context matters in this aspect? It really, really does matter.
He was trying to bring his mom back by doing something stupid.
Hey, desperate measures.
Hey, the funny part is that you posted a picture where he looks like he need to get a whooping.
Yeah,
It was he was talking to old girl. He was mad about that because
he's kind of like a little shithead a little bit.
Okay, why is there a recipe? Okay, y'all answer me this. Why is there a recipe? Being a little kid, there is a recipe to bring back. I mean, to a recipe to make a human. Yeah. So as a kid, why wouldn't you try it in those circumstances?
Because you don't understand the laws surrounding that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's why say it again, please, sir. Didn't understand.
Yeah, he didn't understand the laws surrounding that. He was really good at what he did, but he wasn't that good. Nobody's that good.
So I rest my case. That you don't need your ass whooped for that. Period.
Yeah, you do.
Nah,
That's
no,
like burning the house
nah.
down on accident because you're trying to make the family
Because
some
you
waffles.
wanted, you wanted to make breakfast for your mom because it's Mom
Nah.
Mother's Day.
No, sir.
Yeah, Mom, I
That's
had
not
good
the same.
intentions.
Making breakfast. See, this is why I can't do this.
Hey, no, look
Making
at the context.
breakfast
The context
is not
matters. The context matters.
The context does matter.
The context matters, Mom. Look at, I was trying to do something.
Hey,
good for you.
we're supposed to be doing equivalent exchange. We're talking about Full Metal Alchemist. So equivalent exchange. Breakfast for your moms, bringing your mom back to life. Those are we got to have equivalent exchange. I just bashed your head off.
No, you did it. Good try.
Equivalent exchange. You can't make that weak ass comparison.
Then what's the exchange?
Sorry,
what were they going to exchange for her life?
Nah. I need an equivalent exchange. Hey, Psyche's do-rag. Can you give me equivalent exchange?
Hey, you can't answer
since he doesn't want to give it to me. Hey, Psyche, can you give me equivalent exchange, please,
sir? You got pick something that you like.
Yeah.
You lied.
You lied. You lied.
Hey, it's 2 against 1.
And you lied. Go ahead, Psyche. You got somebody else, man?
Hey. Well, no, that was mine. And you
lied. Okay.
You didn't like the analogy.
Okay, so yeah. If you like this, like this. You know what I'm saying? We up out of here. They like. Oh, I ain't getting no pick. I wanted to hear y'all's. Hey, if you like this, like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We on the way out of here. We just gonna
like Lies by EXO. Go ahead and like this.
In Japan, it's Happy Children's Day. We was gonna give a shout out to all the badass kids because I was a badass kid. I'm pretty sure they was badass kids.
I was terrible.
And we didn't know no better. Point blank period. Yeah, we out of here on that. Bow. Yeah, we out. We out. If you